Hi, my sewing lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Johanna. If this is your first time of clicking in, thank you so much. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Yeah, we do everything fashion talks, sewing tutorial. If you're a fashion lover, if you're a sewing lover, here is the right place for you. So today we'll be drafting a basic bodice block. A basic bodice block is the foundation of all patterns. When you have your basic bodice block, you could manipulate it into different neckline, different silhouettes, play with design here and there, and you're good to go. When you draft your basic bodice block, you're ready to sew a garment. That is your foundation. So I will be doing a very detailed video of a basic bodice block. And it also has a bust dart. So if you have any questions, I am in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share my video. Thank you guys. Let's get going. These are the measurements that is required for this project, and we're needing half a meter of pattern paper, marker, tape measure, your accurate body measurements. You could do the measurements yourself or you could ask for help. Your straight ruler and your curved ruler, your paper scissors, your tracing wheel, pattern weight. I made this pattern weight a while ago and it has been so helpful. It helped me keep my pattern paper in place. And also we need a calculator to get correct figures. Now we'll be starting with the front borders. First, we're going to be drawing the perpendicular line, that is the top line, and the center front line with a straight ruler. Next, I'll be placing my vertical measurements, which are our chest line, bust line, under bust line, waistline, and our top length. My chest line, which is 9 inches, my bust line, which is 10.5 inches, my under bust, which is 13.5 inches, my front waist, which is 16 inches. Remember, your front waist and your back waist are not the same measurement. For me, my measurement for the top waist is 16 inches and for the back waist is 14 inches. That is from the shoulder to my front length. Next, I would mark 7 inches on my shoulder line. My shoulder measurement is 14 inches and I divided it by 2, which gave me 7 inches. I mark that on the shoulder line and on the chest line and connect it with a straight ruler. Next, I'll be using 3 inches for my neck width and my neck depth. I will start by using a straight side of my ruler, then I use the curved side to have that perfect curve. Then I would go down by 1.5 inches from my shoulder to have my shoulder slope. Our shoulders are not straight, that's why we're giving it a slope of 1.5 inches. Then I connect my neck to my shoulder slope. Next, I'll use my measuring tape to get my midpoint of my armhole, and I mark. When I mark it, I go out of that line by 0.5 inches. Next, I will divide my bust by 4, which is 34 inches. 34 inches divided by 4 would give me 8.5 inches. And I would mark on the chest line. Then I'll connect all 3 dots with a curve rule. From my shoulder slope to the midpoint to the bust measurement. Perfect. I would place my bust span divided by 2. My bust span is 8 inches, and when I divide it by 2, it will give me about 4 inches. Yes, 4 inches. And I mark my 4 inches on the bust line on the bust, waist and top length. Then I connect those dots with a straight line. So I would use this line to construct a dart. So I'll be taking my dart from the waistline. I will take 0.5 on each side. Next, I go up by 2 inches and I connect the 2 inches to the waist to form a dart. And the waist, I connect it to the bust point to form a full scale dart. Lovely. Now it's time to take my horizontal measurements. For my chest line and my bust line are going to be the same measurement, so I just mark following that same line on my chest line. Next, I will divide my waist by 4, which is 7.25. Then I replace my dart intake, which is 1.25. And for the top length, I would be using my hip measurement. My hip measurement divided by 4, which is 9.5 inches. Then I mark on the top length line. Then I connect using my curve, but my straight part of my curve ruler, not the curvy side. Then I give a bit of curve to my waistline. Next, I would be drawing my dart, my bust dart. So how would I determine my bust dart? Like I said earlier, my shoulder to front waist is 16 and my shoulder to back waist is 14. So I'll be using the difference of those two measurements, which is 2 inches, and I mark 2 inches from the bust line. But I don't mark the dart exactly on the waist dart. I go out by 1 centimeter. And our front bodice is done. Easy, right? Smiley face. Yay, we're done with our front bodice. Now let's draft the back bodice. The same thing we did as the front bodice. We'll start with a perpendicular line, the center back line and the shoulder line. Then I mark my vertical measurements, which are the chest line, the bust line, the waistline, which is 14 inches at the back, and our front was 16 inches. Don't forget that. Then I connect the dots with a straight ruler. To get my top length, I would measure my front bodice from the waist to the top length, which is 7.25 inches. Then I place those measurements from the waistline to the top length, 7.25 inches. Then I connect those dots with a straight ruler. As always, we'll start with our shoulder line. This time we would mark our depth, our neck depth, which is 1.5 inches, and our neck width, which is 3 inches. Then I also marked my shoulder line measurement. My shoulder measurement is 14 inches, and when you divide it by 2, it gives me 7 inches. Then to get the slope, I go down from the shoulder line by 1 inches, and I also mark 7 inches on the chest line, and I connect the shoulder point and the chest line. Then I also connect the neck to the shoulder slope. Then I mark my bust measurement divided by 4, and I go up by 3.5 inches and go out by 0.25 to get my armhole curve. I would measure 4 inches, that would be my bust span divided by 2. And I'll connect those dots with a straight line. Then from the chest line, I go down by 1.5 centimeter. Our dart at the back is longer than our dart at the front. Next, I'll be taking 0.5 inch from either side of the waistline to get my dart. Then I'll come up from the top length by 2 inches, then connect those dots with a straight line, making a dart. And then we have our dart. If you notice, our dart at the back is longer than our dart at the front. That's how it should be. Next, I would be dividing my waist by 4, which is 7.25. Then I'll replace my dart intake, which is 1.25. And for my top length, I would use my hip measurement divided by 4, which is 9.5. Then I connect those dots using my curve rule, but the straight part of the curve rule. Not that straight, but curvy. And also giving my waist a bit of curve, because our waist is not straight or sharp. Yeah, we need that curve. Next, I would be going out for my center back by 1 centimeter. I want to reduce the zip bulge or excess fabric at the center back. That's why I'm doing this. I'm taking out all the excess fabric. Most times when we insert our zips, we notice that there is a bit of excess fabric or a bulge at the center back. Using this method would help reduce the bulge at the center back. And we are done with the back bodice. Very easy and simple. So you can go on and cut out the pattern, and now I want to show you how I would match my side seam. So I would close my darts and I would match it, and you can see here that the side seams are matching. Thanks so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you made the best out of it. And also, if you have any topics, fashion talks, or topics you want me to talk about, please write it on the comment section. If you have any tutorial you would like to see, please also write on the comment section. And thank you so much for watching again, and have a beautiful day. Bye.